Greetings and salutations, my fellow Entropians. Alright, so I found a way to make a video today, and I'm going to take this sword, and I'm going to use it. I know, right? And we're going to be killing the Kerberoses today. In case you don't know, this sword is the Cacciatucci Honor. I bought it off of Guilty that really shouldn't have been using it because they were brand new to the game. And honestly, like, this is one of the never skill increase bonus weapons that, you know, almost anyone of any level can use, and it allows you to, I don't know, like, go hard. Like, seriously, like, level 0 can use this and just go ahead and start doing 17.5 to 56 damage swing. And whoa. That was nice. 1123. It has a really high efficiency though, so I guess it's okay, but it does have that slight burn to it. Yeah, there we go. Like, as you can see, boom, it burns kind of quick, but actually no, like I was using it a little bit before. Let me not like completely lie to you. But it does, like, all right, so 63.79, and I guess we'll refresh it like this, and all right, 69.89. Like, we'll figure this out. Just a couple swings, and go ahead and loot, and let's close this out. I know this is kind of messed up, and 69.20. So I mean, it takes a little bit per swing. So it has no ammo burn whatsoever. It's just all based off of decay, which is kind of cool. And I mean, it's just sitting in my inventory at full TT. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well go out and use it a little bit and have a good time. Get some of these skills and, you know, stuff. Awesome stuff. And that night, whatever I make, like, as long as I don't repair it, it is all profit until I repair the weapon, and then, you know, that's when the costs become involved, if you get what I'm saying. But it's just, oh, ouch. It's just a way for me to, you know, come in and play. Ooh, speaking of profit, that's good money right there. You know what? Let's go ahead and put on a little bit of armor, because I ain't trying to go too crazy. All right, there we go. I still got some extra spare health stuff. A little synthetic mind essence. Let's take a look. All right. So in my previous video of Entropia Universe, we went through the fact that I sold off some Arcadia Underground deeds and bought some clips, or no, not Calypso, but and I ended up buying the Crystal Palace shares, and somebody said that they did the same, which means a lot to me, because, like, I don't want to be like the only guy doing it, and hearing that someone else did the same thing, because they said they literally said, let's see, keep attacking. Okay, there we go. They literally said, I did the same with my AUDs. Crystal Palace is hot right now since they got the Codex update along with Cali. Loving the update so far. Double dipping Iron Missions and Codex to the max. Lantis Hawkeye, that was your quote. And yeah, that's precisely correct. Like, but I don't know, like, I'm not one of those mathematicians or anything like that, so I don't know if the math is correct, or if the math actually is good at the current price versus, you know, the Arcadia Underground deed. Because if you think about it, we got 7 days, right? 7 days of 100 Arcadia Underground deeds is going to at least land you a 7 PD. At a minimum. Actually, a minimum would probably be like 5 PED in the event that it doesn't pay out for 2 days. And there's always the possibility that it'll be even more or even less. I mean, we don't really know, like when it actually does pay out. And I guess, in all honesty, you never really know when anything's going to really pay out. But the fact that you take like 7,000 PED and you put it into the Crystal Palace shares, you're getting a lot more than just 100. Like, I swear I got like at least close to around like 300 some shares. Like, I'm not quite too sure because I wasn't paying attention. I was just buying like crazy. So that's like 3 PED is worth of a payment. But it's been paying out like triple and quadruple on a weekly scale. So I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Because that's where my tiny math brain is like, this is getting a little bit too complicated. But I think I mean, in the long run, anything's going to pay out. Like it's going to be very well. And that's not to say that I'm not still getting a big chunk daily from the Arcadia Underground deeds still. Like I'm still going to be getting at least 10 a day. Like, and that right there is like the equivalent of like a dollar bill, right? So I don't feel like I'm, losing out too much. But that's just my figurings of it and whatnot. Oh man, I need to keep making sure I like dance my pet. I'm gonna have to like refeed my pet. Man, I'm telling you, I'm wondering what the neutrino bar market's looking like because of all these new Sophies that have come across into the world and springed up out of nowhere. That everybody's like, yeah, I'm going to take good care of this $300 pet. Like, so I don't know, guys. All right, so I know you don't want to hear this, but as a matter of record, it is the 2nd of October, and I'm seeing that people are selling sweat for like less than a 1 ped per K. And I had, because I mean, I deposit, or I just live off, my deed income. I don't sweat. And to me, sweating has always, for the most part, always been in the game, except for, first couple of years probably. But I remember whenever sweating could land you 10 PD per K. And man, if I would have known then what I know now, I probably would have sweated a whole lot more back in the day. Even though it was very monotonous. I mean, that's 10 peds, 10 ped. And I could have just saved that up and eventually bought some land deeds or something. I don't know. But man, it is so low right now. And to be completely honest, like I wish it could go up, but at the same time, there's no reason for it to. I guess. I mean, because the people that have invested heavily in sweat, it's probably to the point where like they did it as like to help out the community, but there just comes a point where I mean, you're still going to help, but it can't be as much as you'd want it to be. And that you have like some people that all they do is sweat, and I don't know how it works, but like I'm not too into the sweating culture. I'm sorry, but I do know that I feel for you guys. I really do. I wish there was a better way. But that being said, like fruit walking, let's go. Like that's probably still viable, but I don't know. Like I every once in a while pick up something. But then again, I'm not always in the game. But that's why I keep saying, you got if you want to get into Entropia, like you gotta make some sort of like, you gotta put a little bit of money in, just a little bit, and it is kind of hard to play. with a very little bit on like a weekly or a monthly basis. So you gotta like kind of bide your time, like, because if you're gonna be like, man, I wish I could like, you know, kill all these big mobs, but you're only putting like in like maybe $10 a month. Like that's probably not the right like idea that you should be having. Like, to be completely fair, like, because some of the big mobs they're gonna treat you bad. Or your weapon's gonna treat you even worse, because like, trust me, I know I can go through. I have some weapons now that I can go through some PED. I can eat it up. But then again, like, you can always go to the lowest weapon that you possibly can and just enjoy yourself, going up against the smaller mobs. But it does get a little bit boring sometimes, because it's the only thing you're doing. But that's why I'm pretty much like at the level I'm at. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna like sit here and do the mayhems. It gives me something to build up for, and go all in. A good 10 hours of nothing but straight hunting. But that's one method of how you do it, and you spend in between, getting prepared. Like, if one of your skills are lacking a little bit, you can always like upgrade some of the skills and stuff like that. And let's go ahead and claim a reward. Ooh, we get to choose all sorts of goodies. Maybe, just maybe, we should go with some more evade skill. Yeah, that's right. Some evade skill for the win. And let's check on this weapon real quick. Ooh, yeah, I had no idea. it takes a little bit. I don't know what kind of run we've been doing, but all the stuff that's in my inventory now, with the exception of probably like 10 PED worth of soft hide, I got from this hunt. And of course, I did a little bit of hunting, not too much, before I started recording. So I don't know. We'll find out exactly what we got. But that being said, in a game like Entropia, you gotta know what your pace is and go at your own pace. Like, and I think the biggest thing is learning exactly what your pace is. Like, and when it comes down to your losses in this game, I know people don't like to think about it like this. They like to think of it as, I put in this much and now I have 0. Well, most of your losses actually went into your skills. That's how it works. And then with more skills, you can go up against the higher level mobs. But when it comes down to playing this game, you got to think of it as kind of like a competition, right? You can get like a bunch of people that are of like levels to compete against each other in some of the events that go down. Like, there should be a lot more events that roll through this game. Like, not like events that MindArk made, but like actual events like these things, right? And this is where you get your competition from. This is how you compete, and that's how you need to think of it. Like, somebody hosts an event, you go to do that event, and everything that you do should be kind of centered around like doing some events. That's what makes like the mayhem so interesting, because it's a game event, and the rewards are mayhem tokens, and you can get some pretty good stuff if you actually place in the the upper tiers of your mayhems. But that being said, you gotta think of it like, hey, I want to compete up against someone else, and to be able to do that, you got to get up there in the skills to be able to compete in such a way that you could possibly win. Like, that's one way of playing the game, of course. Like, I'm not telling you this is the surefire way to play, but it is a way to play this game. So if you're looking for some sort of direction on what to do with your Entropia universe experience, there's that direction right there that you can take. And whenever you think about it, competing against other people is fun. Win or lose, you're going up against other people to see who's the luckiest or who's the best, etc., etc. So just keep that in mind. And everything else is just training. And, of course, exploring, that's fun. You can do that on a low budget. And, I don't know. I hope some of my random ideas, random thoughts are helping you out. And, I don't know. I don't think we're winning too much. This might be a bad hunt. But it is what it. Well, we did start off strong with a nice 11 PD global. It does. I guess it's because we're going up against the Kerberoses. It's good stuff though. I mean, I really enjoy this game. I really do. And just having goals in the game, it really helps put some perspective and put some focus on things. Have a set goal and work towards that goal, and just do it like that, and then you'll be more apt to enjoy the game a lot more. But when it comes down to, I guess, this whole sweat situation, all I'm saying is if you can, put some go juice into the game, in the form of some liquid money. And do it that way, because the amount of money you get for your time sweating, man, that I just do not. I do not. I don't think it's cool. Like I really don't. Like that's, but it's free. Like it's but. I would literally go pick up cans on the side of the road, turn them into a recycling center, and taking that money to the bank, and then I don't know, putting the money into Entropia. It'd be a lot faster than gathering sweat off these Kerberoses. I'm just saying, and you'll probably feel better about cleaning up the environment after. I don't know. I'm not trying to dog on anybody. I'm just saying, it's just how it is in my opinion. But yeah, there we go. Wow. I think we might just have to start running back here. Okay. Well, I'll just hit him with this sword then. Yep, it's time to run back. I kind of saw that coming, right? Alright. I don't like running back. We riding back, yo. Is it this way? Tell me it's this way. Where are we going? Oh my god, where am I going? Oh, I see it. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh, speaking of competing and winning at events, I won this hoverboard at Camp Crunk's events. One of the events that they were hosting over there. And I managed to come in first. So, yeah. And that's a cheap event. Killing level 1 zombies. Real easy. Real easy. Easy peasy stuff. But, of course, it was a competition. Alright. And that was at Camp Crunk. Which, I guess, they might actually have this over here. Let's see. Camp Crunk. We're looking for Camp Crunk. Oh, Rocktropia. That actually changed. Yeah, Sundays and Fridays at Crunk's. See? And it's free. Right? And they give out a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, PvP is enabled. What? Hey, that's fun. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got. What did we get? All right, so like I said, we were gonna have to take away. Yeah, can't put that in because I got that out of the auction house. 71, 71 out of 79. Whoa. Okay. This kind of like standard losses. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. Of course, I'm not going to repair it. I'm just going to send this over through here. And then one day, I will repair it and take my losses for real. All right, let's bring out Sophie, the wonderful robot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was definitely a sneeze. Like, share, and subscribe. Make some comments down below of anything that we've talked about today. Anything, your opinions, anything. I'm just saying. And I hope you've enjoyed it, so make sure you really likey. And if it's your first time here, subscribe. And until next time, goodbye, everybody, as I wave my hands.